Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well. It's been a hot minute since we see each other last time, and I hope you're being enjoying the good weather. If you are in the North Hemisphere like me, summer is almost here, and today we're gonna dive into Animal Crossing, Happy Home Paradise, and we're gonna do something a little bit different than usual because I needed to reinstall my Windows. I lost all captures I had from homes I have done. So I decided maybe we're gonna do 3-4 tours instead of speed builds of some Happy Home Paradise I have done, and I hope you enjoy it. So without further ado, let's start this tour of my Happy Home Paradise. So if you have the Happy Home Paradise DLC, when you pull up the menu, you can come here of Happy Home Network, and here is where you found all your creations, all your Happy Home Paradise, and it's pretty simple to navigate. As you can see, I have a bunch of them. If you've been following the channel, you know a couple of them. I have made some speed builds and videos explaining and talking about them, like Meringue here, or Sally. We have saw Melba too, Klaus, I think Axel, Poncho, a lot of them. Some of them I did not share, like Cephalobot. I'm not like 100% happy with the end result, so I decided to not share. Naomi, for example, is a villager who is always showing up in my hunt when I'm hunting for the villager. She gets quite on my nerves, so I decided to make her Happy Home Paradise to see if she stops showing up in that hunt, and that is where we're starting our tour today. So she wanted an art cafe, and let's have a look of what I had offer her in this Happy Home Paradise. So here we are in Naomi Arts Cafe. Of course, something I really wanted to pull for was like the vases, the artwork here. And let me tell you, besides she's being very annoying and I quite dislike her, I changed her look, and look at her there in the corner. She looks so cute. She looks like a French girl with her beret going to the Louvre, having a cafe. You know, that was the idea I was having behind. We have a lot of statues, cakes, cafes. Inside, it will be a little bit different. So this is an art cafe without actually a cafe machine, I guess. So yeah, I put her exactly in the same place I had put Claus, but I think it's because of the artsy of the environment behind, with these columns and this Greek vibe going on here. I really wanted to have that aesthetic here, and that's why I decided to put all of this items here in this specific place. We have some cameras going on here, like touristic environment is her gallery. So let's dive inside and have a look of what I have done there. So here we have a completely different style of the art cafe I was talking about. It's a little bit different. Maybe I want to make a third floor on her. I didn't make it at the time I'm recording this. I need to move her because she will not let me go inside. Hey Naomi, can you stick there? Thank you. Okay, so now we can move. As you can see, we have kind of an entrance. I wanted to make an art gallery museum style here, very kind of Louvre, all of that museums in France with all of this statics. You have a lot of arts on the wall. I love to do this with a lot of different paintings and Red's art. She brings a lot of that. She brings a lot of statues to, like the items she bring to the like request items or suggest items. They are all artsy and all of this vibe. At the beginning I was thinking to make her kind of dirty, if you know what I mean. Not dirty as a she's dirty, but dirty, a dirty home, like an ugly kind of thing. So she stopped showing up in my hands, like crossing my fingers and pray. But at the end I made this kind of cutesy vibe and I really enjoy it. I think it's a very it's very cozy and she looks to love it. I love her style. I changed her clothes. I think what really scares me on her was her clothes. But when you change her clothes, because it was kind of psychedelic vibe, and look at her with these glasses, this little dress, the beret. It's a completely different character for Animal Crossing, and I'm here and I dig a lot of that. So let me know in the comments what do you think about this art cafe thing. It's more like the cafe outside, the art studio, art gallery inside, and maybe one day I will remodulate this and do a third floor where I actually do a cafe, maybe even if it's smaller, just to have a coffee machine and things like that. So let's dive into the next one. So the next one I would like to do is the Pizza Party HQ from Anikoti. This is a home I did a long time ago. As you can see, it's very new here at the beginning, like in the bottom. Eloise, as you know, is the first one. You do, everyone does. You cannot do it the outside, you do just the outside, but then you can refurbish if you like later on. I can do it right now, and I didn't made it yet. But Anikoti and this Pizza Party HQ vibe, she was so cute. Like the green, very posh vibe, snob almost, I was looking for here. So let's dive into it and have more a detailed look into her happy home. So the next one I was thinking of digging into it is the Anicotti Pizza Party HQ. It's really cool. I always imagine this kind of Italian style vibe, juicy pub, but at the same time cozy, private. I don't know. I really dig into it. I never made a video about it. Or I don't know if I even recorded when I made it, but I really love the concept of it. So let's dive into it and see in more detail. So here we are in this Anicotti HQ vibe. And I really wanted to bring that kind of pizza, Italy vibe. You see a lot of pizzas here. I imagine these pizzas all over it to be with that bread dough, like, you know, that firewood oven, not that industrial pizza vibe. A lot of like caprese salads. She's in green. She's so cute. I really like Anicotti aesthetic. You have this outside. I love the pattern I use for like the boxes, the bags, the seats. You have like kind of franchising vibe here. Beside being, it's like she considered this to be the headquarters of pizza. So her headquarters of pizza. And that is what I was looking for. We have some details like the board here, the tomato sauce jars. I really like it. The machine, so you can buy some drinks if you like. And let's have a look inside. So in my opinion, inside it's actually where this happy home shine a lot. I love how it looks. It's very cozy. It looks very friendly, very kind of pizza party, you know. Everything is pizza team. You have fresh ingredients here. We have the stove oven here. We have another oven and fridge here, like a little place where she can wash her things and keep a little bit more storage vibe, like ingredients for the pizzas. We just need a chef to come and cook for her, but everything is ready. And I love this brick accents going all over the place. I love the seats, like very natural. It's a very simple home, and this is to show you like sometimes and to remind you, I made this at the beginning, so I didn't have so much items as I have now. For example, if I was doing that right now, and it looks so good. It's so cool. So the next home I would like to share with you today is this Vesta home with a fireplace. And I made this, I think this was the third happy home I did, and she looks so cute. I love Vespa. She is really, really cute. So I decided to give her kind of, a chalet in the mountains, where it's very cold. And then you have like that small local ladies, and they have their own business where they use like the wool of the animals, like natural wool, and they do like shoes and hats, and they do like jumpers, and that is the way they make money there. And the tourists go and buy, and everything is like produced locally, very handmade. And that is what I was looking here for, the home with a fireplace. I want it to be very, very, very cozy. So let's dive into the tour. And here we are in this chalet in the mountains. Everything is very snowy, very white. She had like a little birdie here, everything. I love how I did this home and where I did this home, with this like outskirts here, but you have like a place where she can sit and read, enjoy the river going down, and it looks very privatey, and it reminds me a lot of that kind of more hidden places, not so touristically village and cities, but in the mountains, but some very kind of high gem, and they always have kind of this aesthetic vibe of a little Porsche, and then they have a shop. Maybe they even live on the second floor of this shop, and that is what I was looking for here with this happy home. Let's have a dip inside. Inside is where everything came out. We have here a sewing machine, very like traditional handmade stuff. And here's where is her shop, like her home shop, where she do all of these things. Like I tried to look for things. Well, the sunglasses was just to decorate, because I didn't have much to put it at the time, because this was the third home I made. But I tried to use as much as was possible to see in the items. They could have been done with wool or natural materials they collect and they use in the mountains, like this socks. They look kind of traditional socks for many countries. You have this kind of traditional flowers or patterns like we see in the shoes too. Then we have like this hoodies kind of vibe for the hair. And then we have some toys. I think was important to keep here, to have an option for all kind of generations, for kids, for adults. We have a lot of accessories going on too. We have some jumpers, and yeah, this is her place with a fireplace, and I really like how it turned out for a third happy home. I feel really happy with the end result, I'm not gonna lie. At last but not least, I want to jump into home. I did it when I was trying to use my amiibo cards, and I was not recording. I was like literally in the sofa, so I didn't have even opportunity to record, or I didn't want to stop to record. I was having so much fun, so I decided to do it, and was Wolfgang. So Wolfgang wanted a rock and roll arena, and I think I went a little bit too literally, so I put him in one of the rocks, like rock and roll. But I really like the inside of the home. The outside, it's a little bit I didn't know exactly what to do. You will understand when I will show you, but let's dive and see by ourselves. So here we are in the Wolfgang rock and roll arena. I almost said studio. So I wanted to use this kind of patterns in the back there to look a little bit like a retro band, rock and roll, black and white, with the drums and the guitar, all of that thing. And because I believe they are like a new upcoming band, because I put some villages here when I took the photo, I really wanted to put like the donation box. So if you would like to donate to them, to help them out, to keep the business going. So that was the idea here. You have a lot of seating to have the camera like we are live. You have the DJ booth so that you have someone controlling the sound for the audience. We have some machines on the side. But where this really shines is inside, and I'm gonna need to move Wolfgang. So inside is quite dark, so I'm gonna turn on the light. And inside, I wanted this to be a place of like an after party, a rock and roll, going in the stars, you know, this environment all around, with some bar to drink, some VIP area. We have the bathroom stalls here on the side, and we have some storage facility on the other side where they keep the drinks. And this is really what I wanted here, to have this kind of VIP area after party, like after the band had played, they have this backstage area, and I really like how this turned out, and I think that will conclude the tours for today. So here you have it, a tour from the DLC, the Happy Home Paradise for Animal Crossing. I show you today 4 different ideas, 4 different creations, and I hope you enjoy it. Let me know in the comments down below, what do you think about these homes. If you have a link or a code for me to be able to visit, I would love to see all of your creations and what you've been up to in the Happy Home Paradise DLC. Let me know in the comments, what do you think about all of this. Subscribe to the channel if you're not yet subscribed, to have more content like this. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you all in the next one.